Hey, what's up, guys? I don't even know if I remember how to do one of these videos anymore. It's been so long. But here I am. I'm back, and I've got plenty to talk about, so let's get right into it because this video is going to be pretty long, so bear with me. First thing that's been going on with me is I got a new job. It's 40 hours a week. It's kind of a pain in the ass, though. I'm working at a restaurant doing dishwashing and maintenance, like janitorial stuff, and it's pretty crazy. They expect a lot out of you, but I'm getting over minimum wage, getting 40 hours a week. The people all seem to like me there, so that's going cool. I usually get Tuesday, Wednesdays off, which is actually pretty awesome because Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday usually when new games come out, Wednesday the day after. And my birthday falls on a Tuesday. My birthday is the same day as the next Xbox reveal on the 21st. So that's pretty awesome. I'm hoping I have that day off. If I don't, I'm going to try to request it off just so I can have my birthday off, have that announcement thing, be like all happy and stuff and whatever. So yeah, my job is pretty tough, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm making good money, and I'm able to keep this house and the bills under control. My brother's helping me. He's working his butt off too, so all's good on that front. Let's hope everything goes great with that forever. Okay. Anyway, you want to hear about the games I've been playing? Let's get right into the games pretty much as that they came out here. I've got them stacked here to the side, the ones that I've been getting or I've been playing. There's at least one or two or more that I'm not talking about, which they're not really that important, but I'm just going to throw them in there. The ones that I got here. Anyway. Luigi's Mansion. I did an unboxing for this for some reason. There's not much to unbox. But anyway, Luigi's Mansion. I played about an hour and a half, 2 hours of the single player. Single player is pretty cool. It feels more like it feels like a handheld game. It's like broke up into little missions. Excuse me. And that's kind of good because this is the kind of game where I only want to play it in short bursts. It's not a game that I really want to play for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours long or something like that. It's like a game I want to play it for about an hour or maybe like a half hour or something like that. And it's good for that. It's got multiplayer. The multiplayer is pretty much the single player, but you kind of work up levels of a tower, and every certain amount of levels you fight a boss, and they get harder and harder and harder. And me and the Wesker, we were trying with a random guy. We were trying to get to the 25th floor in like the hardest mode or whatever. We got to level 23 and died. It was like, oh, so close. But it's really fun. It's kind of like I said, it's kind of a game I play in short bursts. It's not a game you're gonna want to play for just like 4 or 5 hours long, probably. At least that's how I felt. It's like kind of a game you pop in a half hour, or whatever. Or you could play for like 10 minutes online. You could do like 5 floors or 10 floors or 25 floors. So if you have a 3DS, definitely pick this up. It's one of the coolest online games for it, and no regrets buying that one. Just gonna set this on the floor, I guess, even though my floor is kind of dirty. Anyway, next game I bought, I was kind of just really looking forward to playing this game again. I don't know why. Got Skyrim for like the 3rd time, but this time I actually do like it. I don't know, something clicked. I got the Dragonborn DLC, I've got the Dawnguard DLC. I don't have Hearthfire yet. I don't know if I'll get it because it's kind of stupid to me. But yeah, I got really into it. I think my main problem is I really want to play a mage. Last time I played Skyrim, and because the magic's cool, it looks cool, and it was fun to use, but the magic I found out the magic kind of sucks in the game. So, with advice from friends, I went through as a melee guy with a bow and arrow as a backup, and the game's a lot better, it's a lot easier. I don't really care if this is spoiling, but I'm kind of a werewolf in this game, and I got this ability, like if an area's too hard, I'm like, alright, so I go into werewolf mode, just fuck everybody up, and it's pretty awesome. I played a little bit of the Dragonborn DLC, not much. Seemed okay. It wasn't. I was expecting more from going back to Morrowind, but I haven't played a ton of it yet. It's pretty hard though, so I gotta wait till I get more leveled up to do that, get better abilities and stronger stuff and better armor, because my stuff sucks right now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like Skyrim. Glad I bought it again. Finally in the Skyrim boat. So maybe one of these days I'll be able to beat it, but who knows. Anyway, on to the next game. The big gun game that everybody really played is BioShock Infinite. And I really love this game. This game is probably one of my favorite games of the generation now. Not my favorite, because we all know what that is. I don't need to bring up the title. But yeah, BioShock Infinite. Holy shit, this game has one of the best stories I've ever seen in a game. The gameplay is really fun. The world is fully realized. Oh my god, you have to play this game. I don't know if you probably don't like games if you don't like this game. That's just the way I feel about it. So, BioShock Infinite's awesome. I also have, I don't want to rock this camera too much here, but, yeah, I got the strategy guide. I haven't really used it yet, which sounds weird, but anyway, I got it for free because if you bought the game at GameStop and you got the season pass, which I was planning on getting anyway, you got this for free. So I was like, well, it's free, but I didn't get this till after I beat it, because when I got the game, I sat down and then I beat it, and then I got up. I played it like a 13-hour marathon until I beat it. It was fucking awesome. So I'm going to take this probably if I do like a harder run, just so I can look at all the stats, the weaknesses of the enemies, find maybe some of the collectibles that I didn't get, because I don't think I got them anywhere near all of them, but I explored as much as I could. I also got this thing. It's like some stupid lithograph thing. I don't know, I got that also. I didn't pre-order the game. It was kind of a last minute thing that I was able to get it, so yeah. But anyway, I got the season pass. I'm looking forward to see what they do with the story. There's a lot of ways they can take it, good or bad. I'm hoping it's in a more meaningful way than the first 2 games DLC, where it's like arenas and little challenges and stuff. I think 2 had a pretty decent one. Minerva's Den, I didn't play that. I didn't even play the second game at all. But yeah, I'm hoping that the DLC for this game is really good, because if they do it just right, maybe hint on a little parts of the story, or they go in certain directions that maybe are unexpected, could be really good DLC, and it could really put it up there and high on the games list for me, because right now I'd say give the game probably like a 9.8. It's that good. So it's like right up there. It's not quite as good as Dark Souls. Nothing really can get there for me, so just love that game to death, but it's probably in my top 3 or 5 games of the generation, because it's just freaking phenomenal. So yeah, let's hope we get more of that. But let's move on, because I don't want to make this video is going to be long, because believe me, I have a lot more to talk about. So just set this down right here. I'll set that down there. Alright, I got the rest of my stuff I'm going to talk about here. Alright, so when I got my paycheck a couple weeks ago, I was really in the mood to play some kind of online game. I wasn't sure what exactly I was gonna get. I don't know. I just was in the mood for something that was online focused, and I got Defiance. I know this game. You know, a lot of people are trashing it, and a lot of bad things are said about it in the reviews, and the Xbox version's not good or whatever. But the Xbox version to me is fine. But this game is really not that great. It's kind of fun at first, like for the first day you play it or something, day or 2 you play it, it's kind of cool. You're just like, oh, this is pretty awesome. I can see myself playing this a long time. But then after you kind of realize that there's not a whole lot to the game, and that there's really not a whole lot to the world to even see, it's just like it's like the environment of the game is a lot of grasslands and hills and stuff, like kind of like a wasteland version of it, but it just kind of, to me, the map looks like the world's biggest Blood Gulch from Halo, and it's like, I don't know, I don't like Blood Gulch from Halo. It's like enough with that map, so it's kind of to that point with me, but it's alright. I mean, it's free to play online. It's online only though, but it's free MMO type game. It's not really your typical MMO. It doesn't have like all the features and stuff you'd expect. And they have a season pass already, where they're coming out with like $40 season pass and all this shit, and it's like, no way I'm gonna buy it. I might not even keep this game, was thinking of keeping it because I don't really need to trade stuff anymore right now, but man, it's, I don't know. I called up GameStop. They said to give me $20 for it. I don't know. It's probably going to be a bargain bin game soon. It's okay. I didn't watch the show, but if you're thinking about getting it, reconsider, because it's not really that good, and it's not really an MMO. I mean, you see people all around the world, and you come together to fight stuff, but as far as like MMOs go, where the questing is not really that great. Like, if you're teaming up with friends that have already done missions, and they're helping you out, they get like no mission indicators almost any of the time, so they just kind of have to, they're just kind of like a sidekick gun, like basically an AI could have done that. So it's just, it's like a MMO built for single player with multiplayer tacked on. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but trust me, it's not that great. So if you're thinking about getting this game, I would suggest waiting until it's in like $30 range, because it's not worth $60 at all. But anyway, on to the next game. We'll talk about Black Ops 2. Yeah, I didn't just get this game. I've had this game since launch, but the new DLC came out. It's the Uprising DLC with the 4 maps and the Mob of the Dead zombie map. Oh man, Mob of the Dead is fucking great. If you like zombies in Black Ops or any of the Call of Duty games, it's easily the best map ever released for zombies. Even if you don't like zombies from the old games like World at War and Black Ops 1, try the DLC stuff for this game, because it's just above and beyond anything that's been in the past games. And I really like Die Rise. I was like, man, Die Rise is awesome, but Mob of the Dead is so fucking badass that I just love it to death. It's one of my favorite pieces of content in a shooter game ever. I haven't been playing it a lot because I've had a lot of other stuff on my table, work and other games, and just relaxing, whatever, but when I have played it, it's fucking awesome. I got the achievement with a couple of my friends where there's like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's like a cycle you can go through, and we did the go through the cycle 3 times achievement. That was awesome. We did the beat the wave of enemies after wave 15. I'm just being very vague about these achievements, but if you know what they are, you know what I'm talking about. We got like a lot of the achievements. We didn't get a couple of them are pretty hard, but excuse me. But we'll probably get them eventually. But if you really want to try something really unique, really cool co-op experience with like a lot of like puzzle solving and trying to figure out what to do, and like having a really cool payoff at the end, give it a shot. I suggest you don't have to get the season pass, but pay the $15 for the DLCs. It's really good. The multiplayer maps, they're okay, but I think Mob of the Dead itself is worth the Uprising pack price. It's just fucking great. So you got those extra multiplayer maps. Oh, actually, wait, no, there is one good map that I really like in the map pack. It's a remake of Firing Range from the original Black Ops. So if you like that, there you go. Those 2 alone are worth the price tag. But the other maps are pretty good. They're alright. Not gonna say they're bad, but they're not fantastic. But definitely check that out. Okay, so talked about most of the games I've been playing, but there is one thing that I managed to pick up. I got a Wii U. You're gonna say, whoa, why did you get a Wii U? That system's dead in the water, and what the fuck, there's no games out for it. But you know what? I'm a big Nintendo fan at heart. I've got the 3DS. I've bought every Nintendo system that ever come out. And I really wanted to play New Super Mario Bros. U. So I just felt like I just wanted to get it out of the way. I had the money. I really wanted to get a Wii U. I really wanted to just be able to get the first HD Nintendo console. Be able to play, you know, the next Zelda in HD and the Mario and all that stuff. So really looking forward to that. You know, Pikmin maybe, Mario Kart, 3D Mario, Zelda, Smash Bros, all that stuff. I'm gonna get that stuff, and I really like the system. It's really awesome. You probably can't. I don't know if you can see the screen. I don't know, but it's really cool. I mean, I thought it was gonna suck, but to be honest with you, I really like it. I also got. We're gonna talk about this game for a minute. New Super Mario Bros. U is probably, really, it's like easily the best New Super Mario Bros. Game. The ones on the DS and the 3DS are okay. New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii was really awesome, but this is actually better than that. It kind of gives you a Super Mario World vibe with this one. It's got like a open world connected map, and you can kind of go to different worlds in the order that you want. Like, you have to beat the first 2 worlds, and then after that you get a choice. You want to go to this world or this world, and then you go to that world, and then you find like a secret that leads you to go to another world, and then you get to another area, so you want to go to this world or this world. I really like that because it's kind of like Mega Man, and Mario games don't usually do that, but it's kind of cool that you have that ability. And I've been trying to get every single star coin. I've gotten every single star coin, every level I've done. I think I'm missing a couple of secret levels. I'm not sure how to get there yet, though. But I like the Miiverse stuff on the Wii U. There's no like online play in the games that I have yet, but in New Super Mario Bros. U, it's really awesome because like if you die in a level, you'll get like a bunch of random messages on the screen of people that have played it and they've died in that same spot. And they'll be like, oh, this is impossible, or oh, Nintendo trolled me, or something. It's just funny to see people to draw pictures or whatever. I always try to post stuff at the end of the levels, like if I beat a level, give like a little hint to people, or be like, ha, you thought you got me, or something. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of cool. And you can see the stuff that your friends have said. You can comment on that. You can see random people online. You can comment on that stuff. It's got like interaction for like any game at any time, and it's really cool. And the web browser on here is really awesome. It's probably the best web browser between the 3 consoles, because Internet Explorer on the Xbox is okay, but it doesn't have tabs, which makes it the worst pretty much. PS3 one has tabs, but it kind of sucks. Like it crashes all the time, and it has a lot of problem loading stuff. It's like basically like a PSP web browser. The Wii U one, it doesn't have Flash either, but it's really quick. The tabs are really quick, and when you're browsing on the browser, if you want to watch a video like game trailers or YouTube or whatever, you can play it on your TV, and while it's playing the video, you can still be browsing the internet on the gamepad. I could be like looking at Twitter, I could be looking at a message board, whatever I want while I'm watching YouTube or whatever on the top screen, and then you can kind of hit a button and you can watch it on the remote itself. So it's really awesome. I'm looking forward to the update because I want to be able to get some virtual console stuff on here, Super Mario World and Super Metroid, and they're going to say, well, they already came out with this stuff on the Wii, so why would you want to get it again or whatever. But it's actually kind of cool in here because you can customize your controls fully. And I know I'll be able to play all the games because I have all the required buttons. I don't have to worry about buying a classic controller or whatever. And that's one of the things that I didn't like about the original Wii. I didn't have a classic controller, so I never got to play a lot of the bigger virtual console games. So at the time I was kind of poor, so I couldn't really fork out $20 for a controller, and then like the money for the games, like $10, $15, whatever they were. So at the time, I just had the Wii remote, so I just played NES stuff and Genesis, whatever. So I like that ability, and then you could play them on the screen, which I thought I'd never really use that, but I actually did use it last night. I had YouTube going on my TV. It was through the 360, but I had YouTube going on the TV, and then I was playing New Super Mario Bros. U on the gamepad. So that's really cool. I really like the system so far. I hope the games come out for it. I hope the sales pick up, because I really don't want to see Nintendo bomb. I think Nintendo is trying their hardest, but they kind of are slow going when the system's launched. I mean, look at the 3DS when that came out. There was nothing for it, and then the first game that anybody really wanted for it that came out was Ocarina of Time 3D, so it was like an old game. So I don't know. I think it'll be okay in the end. I hope they come out with games soon, though. Otherwise, the PS4, the next Xbox are going to just crush Nintendo, which I don't really want to see happen, but we'll see what happens. Also, real quick, I want to talk about this. Nintendo Land. It's an okay pack-in game. It's kind of disappointing. It's kind of fun, but it's nothing really like substantial. Like, I would never pay money for it. It was just in the bundle. I mean, I kind of paid for it, but at the same time, I really just got the deluxe version because I wanted the hard drive space. Because I heard when you update the OS and the updates and stuff for the 8 gig system, you only have like 3 gigs of space left, and that's like nothing. Especially in modern day and age when you're downloading like virtual console stuff and DLC and all that crap, so you need more space. So, yeah, well, it's an okay game though, Nintendo Land. It's okay. Like half of the games you can't play alone though, which is kind of stupid. And there's some parts of the game you can only play with a Wii Remote Plus, and I don't even have a Wii Remote or a Plus. So I might buy a Wii Remote Plus, not next paycheck, but the paycheck after, because probably gonna need it for certain games or whatever, or multiplayer. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. But I figured I'd update. I had a lot to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this off because it's probably already like ridiculously long, and I don't know if you guys are even watching to this point. People have always shut off in the first 5 minutes or something. I don't know. So I'll see you guys later. Next time I get a chance to update. If I get any new games or whatever, I might do some more of these updates, because it's cool and stuff. See ya.